Hello everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, here to bring you your Simply Saturday video, and it is a real Simply Saturday video. I will show it to you in just a minute, but right now I just want to remind you that in the Stampin' Up world we have the paper pumpkin kits are on sale. Well, it's the subscriptions to it. I know I always forget the prices of it. I don't have them written down. I know you can get the 3-month kit, which is like $81 to do the 3 months, and it comes to like $66 to do it, so it's a big savings. So we have that going on right now, and gosh, I'm trying to think of what else is going on. We do have the virtual class kit that's coming up that you can see all about that. Gee, I don't know. My mind is blank. You'd think I would remember, don't you? Well, usually I do, but maybe not now. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I'm going to tell you about Stampin' Up World. And that our new catalog will be coming out in January. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like to get one, just let me know. I have plenty of them and I would be able to get one to you. If you are a demonstrator and you haven't got one yet, you need to place an order in order to get one. That is how you get your free catalog if you're demonstrators, when you place an order after that catalog is premiered in a pre-order. Okay, so that's enough being said about that. This card is so simple. I did see it on Pinterest, I think, and I tell you what, it's using an older stamp set. Not older, I mean it's still current, but it's in the annual catalog, and I thought this would be a great way to use up paper strips. You could do a cute Christmas card with it that would be really fast. I did birthday, and I'm actually going to use the stamp set with you in mind and use those sentiments, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to use some of the 6x6 designer series paper that comes like the regals, the settles, you know, in the color groups, and I'm going to be featuring the 20, 25, 20, 27 in colors. So I'm going to turn this down. We're going to make a couple cards just real quick, and then we'll be done, I guess. And there will be a PDF up about the card too if you want the measurements, but this is so simple you're not even going to need that. So anyway, let's turn the camera around. Let's go down, and then let's go down. And you know what? I meant to plug my phone in because it's going to die. If it wouldn't ring so much with telemarketers calling me and all that stuff. Scam calls, whatever you want to call it. But it drives me crazy. So can you see that card pretty good? I hope so. In fact, I think I'll turn my monitor while it's on. I think I'll flip this to where I can see, and that'll be just great. Yeah, that looks good to me. We're looking good. Except for our 3 little dots that's in the way, our light dots. It's crazy that they come down on this glass mat. It's the only thing I hate about it, but I like the slickness of it. It's nice. So, okay, here is the card that I'm doing. How simple is this? I'm using the saying, here's the stamp set with you in mind that's in the annual catalog. I love the happy birthday, the best wishes, thank you and thinking of you, and then little icons that can go with it. I did the birthday cake, and then here I used the strawberry slush. So it's got the birthday cake with the happy birthday. And I did some of the in-color dots and the in-color papers. And here are the papers, which is all the in-color pieces. And they have like, show you in the Timid Tiger. They have Timid Tiger, they have the flower, and then you flip it and it's just like a spritzed watercolor type thing. And then they have the leaves and a stripe. So, and they have that in all the colors. So, of the in colors, let me say. All of the papers are like, whether you get the settles or whatever, you're going to get the 2 sheets of each one of the flowers and the leaves. So, I already have paper cut. I've done this one. I'm going to do Darling Duckling, and I'm going to do Timid Tiger. And I use Secret Sea, since that is one of the colors in this in color group, that for my background. So let's go ahead and fold these, and they are 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So let's go ahead and just fold these cards. And there we go. And then we have, that's going to be our Timid Tiger. And this is going to be our Darling Duckling. So we can set this aside and this aside. Let's just put those like that. We'll stick these up there with that, and those with that. This is going to be our outside and our insides to our cards. So let's go ahead and put these up here also. We have all that out of the way. We have outsides and insides and what have you and what have you and whatnot. And then I forgot to get the ink out. La-di-da. Timid Tiger, Darling Duckling. So let's do, I'm going to do a thinking of you and a thank you. So I'll do my thank you first. I guess I'll do that in the Timid, in the, oh, almost made a mistake. The saying is going to go in Secret Sea. So let's do the Secret Sea. So I just want to make sure I have that inked up good. And then I will bring this in and put a thank you down here in the corner. So there is thank you. And then we will do thinking of you over here. And this is crooked, I can tell. Thinking of you. I want to make sure that's on there good. There we go. Cleaning my stamps as I go, I guess. Trying to be a good girl. Does everybody feel overwhelmed like I do right now? I'm so behind on everything that I'm doing. I don't know what my problem is, but it's a definite problem, let me tell you. So now we're going to do the Darling Duckling, and we're going to do the leaf with the thank you. I'm just going to put a leaf right here, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some leaves on the inside, and I'm just going to take my leaf and I'm just going to put a couple right there. So we have our leaf done. We can close this up. Wants to stick. Then we're going to bring in Timid Tiger, and we're going to do the Thinking of You, and I'm going to put a flower on it. I'm just going to stick it right here in the corner. And then I'm going to do flowers right here. I think I'll just put one right there. And there we go. That's our inside. And we have all of that stamped. So now we're going to glue them together. So let's put this up. Last thing we need is ink all over us. And I'm notorious about ink. So we're going to bring in our yellow, or our Secret C, our yellow. And we're going to add these to our card. These are really fast. And you could do a decent sized Merry Christmas on there right now since it's the Christmas season, and make a Christmas card. You could do New Year's cards like that if you had a New Year's stamp. Oops, almost forgot what I was doing. I'm going to actually use dimensionals to put this onto here. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. And you have lots of DSPs that you can use, I'm sure. A lot of your designer series papers or paper packs from other stores that you tend to accumulate, and don't tell me not everybody does that. I don't do it anymore from other stores. Mine is strictly Stampin' Up, but I used to. I just kept using my Stampin' Up stuff because I was doing classes and that I thought, Rita, quit buying that other stuff. You don't need it. So I finally quit. Although some of the stuff I love, but I do refrain from buying. Anybody else like that? So let me put this on the inside of this one. And if you noticed on the insides, I didn't do them all exactly the same. You can put your little images in different spots. It's okay to do that. I cut this inside 5 by 3 3/4 for my insides of my card. This is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Then 4 5/8 by 3 3/8 for the white. I know, nobody likes those 8s measurements, but I did it. Sorry. So now we're going to put some dimensionals on these. I got my Christmas decorations up, finally. I don't put tons of stuff out, and I sure didn't put a tree up with my cat. No tree. Last night she wanted to be in everything I was doing. It was so funny. I was like, Mox, we can't get into everything, young lady. But she didn't understand that. She goes, I'm a kitty, I rule. So we're just going to stick these on the card. I hope you like this card. It's simple, but yet it's such a cute idea. And that stamp set, there's everything in it that you need, and you're not having to die cut and take time for other things. So it's a fun card. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these papers on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put my, I want this flower underneath. I didn't want it on, you know what, I did these backwards. I can't believe I did that. Oh well. So my flowers are going to go underneath. I meant to do the leaf with the leaf. But it doesn't matter, I guess, in the big scheme of things. And then I'm going to put that up there. There we go with that one. And then we'll put some embellishments on it. I'm going to put this one on here. Oops, oh, that angle. So I'm going to put this one on top. There we go with that. Now we want some embellishments. And I think on this one, I'm going to break up the yellow. I'm going to put the secret C dots on it. As much as I like yellow, I think that's going to be too much yellow. So I'm going to use these. And there we go. We have that one. And then on this one, let's use here, and here, maybe right there. So there's our 2 cards that we just made. Very simple, very quick. Didn't take us long at all to do that. And then here's the one that I already had made. So there's 3 of the 5 colors. Well, we have the 4th color is that secret C that's down here. And the only one I did not use is cloud cover to make one. Maybe I'll get that done. But that is our cards, and just simple, but yet a really neat card if you have to do. And especially like if you're making birthday cards, you could make a ton of these and, you know, just keep them in your stash for when you need a birthday card or whatever. Same with thank you or thinking of you. Those are all 3 great sentiments to send. The only other one in here is best wishes that you can do. So anyway, that is my cards for today. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I have an ornament exchange at the church at 1 o'clock today. And that we have church decorating that's going on this morning. So we have a lot of things going on there, and that's where I'm going to head here in just a few minutes. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you hopefully Tuesday for my Tuesday video. And until then, be creative when you can, and have a great weekend. Stay safe. Bye-bye.